Hello, guys. Got some more food for you. Welcome back to the table. Let's feast. It's time to take Let's Feast to the streets. A celebration of my new song that's about to come out February 7th called Humble Beginnings. And just in case you never heard of it, now that I just thought about it, just in case you never heard of it, let me give you a sample serving real quick. Play that real quick, man.
Last to get a car, but first to travel on my feet. Now you can catch me solo when I'm cruising down the street. I had to do it alone, I had to get.
Sorry about those technical difficulties, guys. I'm gonna fire him later. But like I was saying, in celebration of that new song, I'm going around interviewing family members, acquaintances, friends, baby mamas. I'm interviewing anybody, and I'm asking them to describe to me the feelings that they felt when they got their first car and the whole first car experience. So with that being said, I'm gonna start with a very good friend of mine. He just so happens to be my roommate. Let me go see what he's talking about, and I'll see you guys soon. Guys, like I told you before, I'm here with my roommate right now, and describe. I know who you are, so describe to the people what's your name and where you from.
Okay, perfect. I'm Alejandro. I'm from Colombia, actually, South America, but I've been in Florida for mostly half of my life, so I'm a Florida boy.
You're a Florida boy?
I'm
Okay,
a Florida boy.
we Florida boys.
Yeah, there we go. But I was born in Colombia, so I got the whole background, yeah. And I've been in Florida for almost 15 years.
Okay, cool, man. So you like your stay? You like everything acclimated? I know kind of those warm weather. I'm not sure with everything where you are originally from. So was it like a big climate
Very
change?
different. Oh yeah, very very different. So my hometown is very it's up in the mountains in Colombia, so it's very different. We got a lot of rain all the time. We got a lot of mountains, compared to here in Florida, which is flat, flat terrain or whatever. But yeah, I mean, it was a big change, yeah. It was a big change.
How's the girls over there?
Pretty good, pretty good. I would say on average
For
a
the
little
fellas
better.
that's watching right now, how's the girls? I think that's what they want to know.
On average, a little better.
Yes. So is it better over here
they're pretty
versus
good.
over there? Is it better over here versus over there? Or which one is better so far?
Oh, I like my Colombian girls. Yeah, I like Colombian. Hey,
you got an exclusive.
You can find those here too. No worries about that.
Okay. All right, we finna get right into it, guys. Thanks for the juicy details and everything, man. But so basically, I want you to describe to the people when you got your first car. Describe to me and the people that's watching the feeling that you felt like and everything like that.
Okay, yeah, it's actually a really good question. I was thinking about this. First time I got my car, or my first car, rather, was right after high school.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and it was very special actually, because in Colombia, in my family, the only person that had a car was my grandpa.
Wow.
So that's like if you think about Florida, everyone has a car. You need a car to go everywhere, almost everywhere.
Here and now,
you need a car everywhere.
Transportation is crazy right here, man.
In my hometown, I mean, we're humble. My grandpa had a car, but my dad or neither my mother, they never had a car. So when I had got my first car here in the U.S., it was very special. I actually bought my first car from one of my best friends.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So right out of high school, I got a job, and then one of my friends, he was using this car, and we used to hang out and drive around his car and whatever.
Cool.
So right after that, I got my job. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy this car off of you because he got a new car. And it was pretty cool, yeah. It was very special because I knew the car already. We hung out in the car during high school and so on. So it was very special.
What kind of car was it?
My first car was a Mazda 3.
Oh, cool. It was a Mazda. Okay, cool.
It was gray.
I was just gonna ask you the color.
Yeah, it was good, yeah.
We got a couple of car people out there, so they want to know what color, like the rims, like. Did you have music in the back and all this other stuff like that?
Yeah. So it was gray, and when I got it, it had these LED lights inside. It was pretty cool. They used to sing with the music. So,
oh wow! So it's
bass.
so basically whatever sound of the music, like the bass and everything,
exactly.
the colors of it would change according to
the
beat of the music.
Exactly, yeah. So it had that, yeah, and I got a boombox actually in that car too. I still have that boombox actually.
Oh wow, you still got it?
Yeah, I still got it. I took it out of that car and I saved it. I haven't put it in the new one.
You put it in? Okay.
Yeah,
so is it like?
I'm in my garage actually.
So it's like special. Like you just saving it for like an occasion, like another car to put it in eventually, or the one. Yeah, I know you say you're not gonna put it in this one yet.
I actually just hadn't had time to put it in my new car.
So you want to put it in a new car eventually?
Of course.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
cool,
yeah,
man. So that's what we're
course,
doing. Okay, now here's the $1 million question, because there's a lot of teenagers that may be watching this right now, and they have yet to feel the first car experience yet.
Oh, yeah.
So what I want you to describe, I know you guys want to know this, so don't comment section and everything. I know you guys want to know this, so I'm gonna ask them first. Did you get girls with your first car? Any numbers?
Yeah,
Come on, man.
Hey, you know what? When you get a car, you get a lot of freedom. You get a lot of freedom just to go, go anywhere. It's a lot of responsibility, and also that comes to you when you get your first car.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Be humble. All right, here's the next one.
It helped.
How many girls?
I don't know. I wouldn't be able to tell you.
No. It's, go ahead. It's kind of confidential, man. That's classified information. He don't want to tell us. So we should just feel good that he told us that he got some numbers with his first car.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Do you have anything else you want to tell the people, man? Your social medias, like anything that you want people to follow you on any of your social media platforms, anything like that?
Sure. I mean, yeah, you can follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is just Silva Alejo. That's SILVA ALEJO 19.
19. Okay. Anything else? They got all your information. Did you want to tell anybody else anything else before we close out?
Yeah, no, just when I got my first car, that was my first year working, so it was very special. It was a car that I bought with my own money, and
you heard that.
It was very special. You know, as I said, it gives you a lot of freedom, but it's also a lot of responsibility. You get to drive at 2 a.m. in the morning, and you know, you always have to be just you have to know what you're doing when you're driving, and yeah, I mean, it was special.
I like to tell people because when I got my first car, it was a little bit of the same. I got it on my own. I didn't really have too much support. And this is no diss to any family members or anybody that may be watching this video, but basically got it on my own. And it does, like you said earlier, it does give you a lot of freedom, but it gives you a lot of responsibility as well. So you have to be very careful, and you got to really prioritize and everything like that, and put what you think is more important ahead of the first class and everything that you think like that. So yeah, man, your first car experience, to all the teenagers and to all the people who may be watching this right now, make sure you if you can, go with somebody. If you're going to if you're going to go to your first car experience or whatever, a lot of you people may be going with somebody like your grandmother, your father, like anybody to go and get your first car. But there's a lot of people, that's really why I wanted to do this interview, because everyone has different experiences, and I want to get different experiences from different people, because there's so many different stories and so many different ways on how people got their first car. So
don't buy the first car you see. You know, just explore. Just find a car that feels right for you, and yeah, you know, just as long as you're happy, that's it. My first car cost $3,000.
Wow.
It wasn't much, but it was really good. You know, it was.
So did you save up?
I did. Yeah, I saved up. I saved up the whole year. I was working at a restaurant as a waiter, and yeah.
Kind of like me. Kind of like me. So with that being said, man, we just wanted to send a lot of guidance out there to everybody. Make sure you make well-informed decisions. Don't be out there, like you said earlier. Make sure you take your time with it. If you have some guidance, you have some people that's going to help you. Make sure you go out there and you get it. You have these people help you decide on what you really want, and make sure you get something that you really want. Okay, get something you want. It's okay to be patient. It's okay to wait about it. It's okay to not just jump and be impulsive, and then all of a sudden you're stuck with a car that you really don't want. So make sure you guys do that. All right. If you don't have anything else, I'm gonna close it out. All right, guys. I'm yours truly, Mr. Poet Jahogany, man. I appreciate you for the interview, man. He finna get back to doing his thing, man. Thank you for sharing your experience. Thank you for sharing your transition from where you're from to here now. I think that's gonna help a lot of people. And we out, man.
Appreciate your time.
Bon appetit.